الشيطان الرجيم بفضل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين سيدنا ونبينا حبيب قلوبنا وشفيع ذنوبنا أبي القاسم محمد بن عبد الله اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين المعصومين المطهرين في محكم الكتاب الكريم سيما بقية الله في الأراضين صاحب العصر والزمان عجل الله تعالى فرجه الشريف. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. عليكم مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار، لا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. Dear brothers and sisters, lovers of Ahl al-Bayt, lovers of Imam Hussain, أعظم الله لكم الأجر جميعا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. In Ziyarat Warith, we send our salams to the Imam who is the inheritor of Adam, Safwatillah. We send our salams to the Imam who is the inheritors of Nuh, Nabiyullah, who is the inheritors of Musa, Kalimullah, of Ibrahim, Khalilullah, of Musa, Kalimullah, of Isa, Ruhullah, of Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, Habibullah. What's this inheritance is? When we think about it, we think about inheriting the divine mission of the prophets and messengers and the righteous people. And that's why the Battle of Karbala is not an isolated historical event that took place hundreds of years ago. It's the continuation of the fight between justice and injustice, between the people of heaven, the people of those who are carrying the values of the heaven against those oppressors and tyrants and corrupted. That's why this battle is never ended. We're still living in this battle in our time. That's why we're not commemorating the history. We're continuing by remembering and memorizing what happened, to be fully aware where to stand, with whom to be, whom to follow, and where to put our efforts against those who will never give their acceptance of the divine message since Adam alayhi salam till the reappearance of Imam al-Mahdi Ajjallah ta'ala farajahu al-Sharif. Our responsibility today and every day is to live the concept of كل أرض كربلاء وكل يوم عاشوراء. Don't ever think that if you immigrated somewhere away from the geographical parts where is Karbala is, where Al-Quds is, that means you are away. That means you are just like those who preferred to sit on a hill and watching the others. You are part of this struggle. How? By making sure that this inheritance that a lot of sacred blood was shedded for, a lot of tears and captives and sorrows, and all what you hear in the majalis because of the one mission, حتى يستقيم دين محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. Preserving this deen needs people of courage who will sacrifice their well-being, their time, their efforts, their finance to keep this inheritance in the hearts and minds of their children. This is the challenge in these countries. Why? Because they say it very clearly. You are the first generation, yeah, you will do the Arbaeen walk. You will pray, you will fast. You will do some traditional thing that you brought with you from your own countries. But how about your children? How about the second generation? How about the third generation? Will they carry on the message? Will they keep up with all this history and teachings? This is the challenge, dear brothers and sisters. So by reviving these events, we're not reviving Imam Hussain alayhi salam. We're reviving our hearts and our minds. And we're reminding ourselves and the others that this message should be the inheritance, not the material world. The material world, it's already there. Even the corrupted people, they have more than us from this dunya. But for the righteous people, what they need to understand is to ask themselves, did we immigrate? Did we choose to live away from the Islamic countries at the price of giving up our deen, our religion, to lose the identity of our brothers and sisters? This is the question. So, as dear brother Imam Bangash mentioned it, if we are sincere, let's prove this sincerity by sacrificing all what we have in order to keep the religion in the hearts of our kids, in the minds of their kids, and not to lose the identity because of the soft war. Here, there is no war of swords. It's not a battle of swords, of blood. It's the soft war that you may get killed in your heart and your mind without noticing it. So please, let's be united. Let's work together. Let's raise our voices and keep this mission in our inheritance. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the deed of our brothers and sisters, the organizers. And inshallah, next year we'll be having the honor to walk from Najaf to Karbala, inshallah, and to be under the dome of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Assalamu alaikum. أعظم الله لكم الأجر جميعا.
على محمد